Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up.
Ты что-нибудь знаешь об этом доме? Может, кто-то входил или выходил? Я страж Стендара. Мы думаем, в этом доме собираются даэдро-поклонники, проводят ритуалы и прочее. Я как раз собирался идти внутрь. Хорошо бы, чтобы кто-то прикрывал мне спину. Иди за мной и будь начеку. Даэдро — могущественные и коварные создания. С ними никогда не знаешь, чего ждать.
Oh.
Свежая пища, нет пыли на мебели. Тут кто-то был. Недавно. Но те, кого я спрашивал, говорят, что никто не входит и не выходит. Стой! Ты слышишь? По-моему, звук был оттуда. Вот оно что. В доме кто-то есть. Значит, мы приближаемся к истине. Выходи! Мы знаем, что ты здесь. Есть другая дверь. Проверь, не удастся ли ее открыть.
That voice. Oh no. Oh no. It can't be.
Стендар милостивый. Это необычный даэдро. Нам понадобится помощь.
Слаб. Он слаб. Ты силен. Сокруши его.
Сначала ты. Давай, пошли.
No. 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 Not again. Someone. Please. The memories. Oh no. The ceremony. It's coming back. Mother. Why? Molag, it's him. Please stop. Please. End it now. I don't want to suffer anymore.
Уходим отсюда. Живо! Прочь из моей головы, даэдро.
Ты убьешь или умрешь.
Я не хочу умирать. Я не хочу умереть здесь. Даэдро поймал нас. Либо ты, либо я. Тут кто-нибудь есть?
Да, твоя награда ждет тебя, смертный. Дальше вниз. Да, дальше, в недра.
What's our next plan? Be mindful.
Как близко твоя награда ждет. Думаешь, Молокбал, лорд порабощения, так легко наградит тебя? Что ты видишь из своей клетки? Говори. Ржавая, сухая. Когда-то эта булава была покрыта кровью слабых и ненужных. У лордов Даэдра тоже есть враги. Жрец моей соперницы Баэтии осквернил мой алтарь, оставил его на разрушение. Но теперь ты здесь. Ладно, я предлагал награду. Получи свободу, которую так ценит твой род. Однако жрец Баэтии тоже пленен. Не мной. Он ранен, страдает. Спаси его. Дай ему провести ритуал еще один раз. И когда он это сделает, я буду его ждать.
What's our next plan of action?
Hey, I think we should get out of here now. I think the doors should be unlocked. I just got reminded of something very unpleasant done to me by him, Moloch Ball. Let's talk about it later. Come on now. Hey, so, I think now would be a good time to talk. No, I'm not, really.
A bit loose.
But I am certainly feeling better than I was a while ago. Do you know what just happened? Not just any Daedric lord. This one is Moloch Ball, and his will is made reality. If you do this thing for him, you become his champion. And by doing that, you forfeit your soul. I wouldn't want that for you. You don't deserve that. Though, not of my own choice, I was shoved into a similar mess when I first became a vampire. Yes, the power did feel good, but at what cost? I've been deflecting it all this time. But I really just need to let this out. Do you know what exactly happened at the summoning day? Yes, as part of the rituals on the summoning day, I was defiled. That sick Moloch. It was just terrifying to see that twisted sense of delight in his eyes. The only thing he cared about was having his fun, using me as an object for his pleasure. Yes, it gave me my powers and immortality. But the truth of the matter is, to him, I will forever just be an object, a plaything. Even immortality doesn't last forever, and when my time is up on Mundus, I'll probably end up back in Cold Harbor. This is who you're dealing with. Moloch Ball, the Daedric Prince of Domination. Do you really want this? Good. What a relief. Then let's just leave it at that. Let's leave this behind us and move on. Thank you.
Редкарское мастерство в каждом изделии.
Do you need something? Until next time.
So, what do you want to talk about? The Dwemer architecture is just so exquisite. You can tell that the city definitely has its own flavor compared to the other ones in Skyrim. You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles. Thank you. So, what do you have for me? You sure know how to impress me.
Добро пожаловать. В таверне «Серебряная кровь» есть крепкая выпивка и чистые комнаты.
Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Конечно.
Thanks.
Фрабби, гостю нужна выпивка.
Anomalous.
I thought you just went into standby mode. You don't dream? Even if you do sleep?
Хочешь
Not in the
выпить?
mortal sense. I reorganized my memory banks.
Мне нужно напомнить
Last night,
Клеппу,
however, I
чтобы
encountered a
прибрался
data
тут.
fragment that didn't align with my recorded experiences.
Oh? And what was this mysterious data fragment?
My father had transformed into a sweet roll. A very large one. I was pursuing him through the workshop, and despite my awareness of his identity, I had an overwhelming directive to consume him.
Right. That sounds less like a dream and more like a corrupted memory file. Your processors probably just filled in the blanks with what you really wanted.
Oh no.
What?
That's a real memory. When Ario was first calibrating my gustatory receptors, I was fully conscious. He used a sweet roll as the primary test sample for pleasurable sensory input. The calibration must have cross-wired. For a moment, my primary senses perceived him as the source of the input.
And?
I lunged at him repeatedly, like a dog. He's fortunate I didn't attempt to bite.
Oh, gods. I can't. So that's your secret. All that cold, illogical programming, and it all comes undone with a bit of sugar. I knew you had a sweet tooth. I just didn't realize it was so literal.
Это таверна «Серебряная кровь». Угадай с 3 раз, кто ее хозяин. Дигейна попрошайку вытурили из храма Дибеллы. То-то шуму было. Всякому начинающему магу стоит... Но и скромный чародей нашего ярла может тебе помочь.
In need of some information, are we? If he's not at the bar, he's in his office, which just so happens to be my private chambers. Correct. Let's just say Navas is a convincing fellow. The arrangement works well enough for us both. Less so for my wife.
Запомни, в Маркарте Эль дешевле крови.
Погиб Болдуин, хвала языкам, им славу и честь воспоем сквозь века. И правнуки наши услышат сквозь сон, как великий дракон был побежден. он бесстрашный, он непобедим. Так слушайте, норды, ославили его. Лишь кинешь ты клич, и придет Тавакин. Коль вера сильна, а честь...
A moment's rest is in order. Let's pause here.
изгонит он зло.
Gods
и врагов
already.
победит.
And here I was thinking the woman made of metal and magic had endless step. Don't tell me you're getting winded.
Его небеса
My operational parameters
озарит.
far exceed yours,
Наш
Vampire.
герой, наш
Sustained travel
защитник,
requires periodic
о,
checkups.
Тавакин.
Easy there, killer. I'm just messing with you.
Well met, traveler.
But
I'm Navas Nevelnor.
Do you actually...
If you're in need of specialized information, you'll find no better source in all of Markarth. Oh, a bit of this, a bit of that. Tax issues, legal consultancy, tracking down long-lost relatives. Let's just say if you have a problem that needs solving discreetly, I'm your Mer.
Theoretically.
Ah, my reputation precedes me. Yes, information is my trade. For the right price, of course. Legal matters, missing persons, rare artifacts. I have my ways of uncovering what others cannot.
My maintenance checks are scheduled. Your weather complaint,
All right,
however,
then.
seems to occur at a random yet far more frequent interval.
Ah, there you are. Please, take a seat. Welcome to the humble office of Navas Nevelnor. I asked the innkeep to bring us some mead. Now where has he... Ah, there he is, carrying some of the finest mead Skyrim has to offer.
The freshest as well. I just tapped open a new barrel. Figured you ought to have the first sip. Here you are. One bottle of our house brew. Enjoy. Is there anything else you need, Nevis?
That should do it, Klepper. Just get the door on your way out. I'm sure my new acquaintance here would appreciate the quiet.
Yes, of course. I'm only a holler away should you need anything.
I'm sure you've noticed the juniper trees that grow around here. Old Klepper mashes the berries and mixes them into the mead. Tastes sensational every single time. Go on, try it for yourself. See? Wonderfully complex, is it not? People don't give the Nords enough credit. How might I assist? Tax issues, legal consultancy, tracking down loved ones? My business is information. You know that, you've sought me out. First rule of the trade, pay attention. Especially to people who storm into your base of operations like they're on a warpath. Clear sign you were looking for more than just choice alcohol. Tangled up with the Dark Brotherhood, are you? Bold of you to even mention that name. What makes you think I can help? Ah, I don't recall you being part of the Brotherhood. So you must have been referred by my fellow informants. What is the music of life? Then we are in session. What can I do for you today? The Rift, 26 years ago. Those were dark times. The Brotherhood's grip on Skyrim was strong then. Their whispers reached even the most secluded corners. I saw things I wish I could forget. The Rift, 26 years ago. Those were dark times. The Brotherhood's grip on Skyrim was strong then. Their whispers reached even the most secluded corners. I saw things I wish I could forget. Troubled, haunted is more like it. I was young, foolish, drawn to their promises of power, of wealth, but the price, it was too high. A soul stained with blood, a conscience burdened by guilt. It's not a path I would recommend. Regret is a luxury I cannot afford. But yes, sometimes I find myself wondering, what if? The Brotherhood. They are a blight on this land, twisting good intentions into acts of unspeakable cruelty.
Enough talk. We're looking for the assassin who murdered my father. Tell us where to find him or face the consequences.
Ah, yes, sorry. I'll get straight to the point. His name is Roland Briand, a skilled assassin, ruthless and efficient, but I haven't heard from him in years. He disappeared, vanished, into the shadows. I do not want to tell you more, lest my life be taken. The two of you do seem like a formidable pair. Tell you what, I usually charge quite the fee for this kind of information, but one less Dark Brotherhood assassin is a reward in itself. Farewell, then. I'll mark the location on your map.
The Karth River. We have his location. Good. Lead the way. The Karth River. We have his location. Good. Yes. Yeah. Turns out I'm not the only one who has grievances with the Dark Brotherhood. Some of it comes from the organization itself.
I've worked with my fair share of informants. They enjoy toying with their marks, sure, but they're skittish creatures. Take care not to spook them, and the information Ash needs is ours.
No more delays. 6 years I've waited. Soon, I might have justice. Farewell.
Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipes, but tasting it? I can't vouch for the elf's character, but reputation is everything to highborns and lowlifes alike. It'd reflect poorly on him if word got around that his information's no good. Ash is right. We should check it out.
I'm glad you're here.
Sounds good. Rocks and valleys, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell. You'd fit right in. I'm kidding.
Target located. Finally. My revenge. It's no longer a far-flung dream. All I need to do is reach out and take it. Farewell. Could I see that note? I'm sorry if I didn't, trust you. The Salvius farm. Perhaps there was a shred of truth in Nevis's words after all. After all this time. Justice. It may yet be within reach. A reminder that appearances can be deceiving. He seemed helpful, but beneath that facade, darkness. It makes me wonder, how can we truly judge good and evil? Mortals shift between those extremes so easily. But what about me? Created with a purpose, programmed with morals. Where do I fit? At my core, I'm not too dissimilar from dwarven automatons roaming underneath us. But I feel emotions. Compassion, anger, righteousness. Are these genuine or just algorithms mimicking humanity? Does it even matter, as long as they guide me towards the right path? But those are questions for another time. Vengeance first. Oh, what is it? All right then.
So far, this hasn't been too bad. Gets lonely exploring by myself, though. I was just thinking about how concerning it is that a Thalmor, of all people, is an advisor to the College of Winterhold. I sure hope the Archmage can keep a close eye on Encano. He rubs me the wrong way.
Vigilance is key in the path to victory. Very well.
Another sunny day in Skyrim. Great. Just what I was hoping for.
Right behind you.
What was that?
Feeling the urge to turn some people into files.
A practical application of overwhelming force. I concur.
Need something? Oh! Didn't see you there. Aye, that's me. I work as a woodcutter. Simple job around these parts, but it's honest. I assume you need some wood? For a campsite, perhaps? Can't think why else you'd seek me out. Ah, that slimy bastard. Would have fit in better with the guild than the Brotherhood. Always cared more about the coin than the cause. I, assume that he's dead. Oh, I knew it was coming to him eventually, sooner or later. Dealing death doesn't bestow a long life in return. That's what I once was. A death dealer. Now, I'm nothing but a simple logger. Now, what could I help you with? Ah, I see. It was an old Brotherhood contract. No, there's no way I'm divulging what happened, even after all these years.
You seem under the impression that you have a choice in the matter.
Well now, ain't that something? You're what old Aryo was working on, eh? Heard whispers, but never believed them. Never thought I'd see the day. A lass made of metal and magic.
Let's move faster. The sun is...
Aryo was a clever one.
It's not great for my skin.
That's for sure.
If you know what I mean.
How dare you utter my father's name? Tell me who ordered his death, assassin!
Can't do that, lass. Bound by an oath, you see. Even now, years later, some promises you just don't break.
An oath? Who in bloody oblivion cares about oaths? We're here because a family was cleaved apart by your blade, my family!
Ever taken a life yourself, girl? Ever felt that cold steel in your hand? Watch the light fade from someone's eyes?
Why do you ask?
Because every kill, every death leaves a family broken. You ain't so different from me, lass. We've both got blood on our hands. Should the widow take her beloved's butcher knife, then cut you down for the very crime you accuse me of?
Talk all you want, old man. It won't save you. You're going to answer for what you did to me.
Killing me won't bring him back, won't ease your pain. Violence just breeds more violence, girl. It's a spiral that never ends. I know that anger, that thirst for revenge, drove me to do terrible things. But I learned the hard way. Leads nowhere but emptiness. That's why I left it all behind. The blade, the brotherhood, the blood. Found peace in these woods, in this simple life. Can't undo the past, lass. But I can choose to live differently now. Maybe you can too. You won't get any answers out of me. I've no loved ones, no family, nothing to lose.
Bastard! So the man won't talk. But there's a confession, and that's good enough with me. He took my father. Justice demands an equal price. We'll find what we need from his corpse. Honor! Don't you dare preach to me about things you can't even fathom! He took my father, my purpose, everything. Can you grasp what it's like to be born for a reason only to have it ripped away? The emptiness I carry every single day. It's his blood for mine. Will you stand in my way for a stranger you don't know? You truly mean it. You'd actually raise your sword against me in defense of him. Do you truly believe that? I'm sorry. Blind rage, my emotional matrix. It was too much. I need to think. Do with him as you please.
Good, honest work. Tires you out, but clears the mind. Aye. Oath's a heavy thing. Weighs on a man's soul. But maybe there's a way. Don't make it easy, mind you. Got an old logbook stashed away, back in me shack. Keeps track of me past jobs. No names, just details. Dates, locations, that sort of thing. Sharp mind might be able to figure out who hired me, just from the facts. But I ain't saying a word myself. Oath's an oath. Find it yourself. Can't be breaking me word now, can I? Besides, bit of snooping never hurt anyone.
Oh no. You're the one who likes fetching things for people, not me. Go on. Have fun rummaging where you shouldn't. I'll wait out here. Take in the sights or something. Ugh, fine. Don't look at me like that. I'll help. You'd better get on with it before I change my mind.
What is it? Stay focused.
The place really does feel like a normal woodcutter's hovel. Our assassin played the part well, but he's bound to have made a mistake over the years. A meticulous note-taker. Sentimental, even. I wouldn't have figured with his brusque demeanor. Come on, let's show this to Ash. Medius Adius, Ario's longtime rival in Academia. This one's bound to be a colorful personality.
What now? Careful now. What's my strategy? Understood.
Sharp blade, sharp mind. That's the key to a long life. Good. Hope it helps put her mind at ease. Vengeance ain't a good look on anyone, especially not a lass like her. Right then. Just make sure that book finds its way back to me, safe and sound. Word gets out it's missing, the Brotherhood might come knocking. And that's a door I'd rather keep closed. And, thanks. Didn't think folk like you still existed. Good luck to you. And be careful out there. I'd rather not dwell on the past. Some stones are best left unturned.
Hey. It's odd. I didn't exert myself any more than usual, yet I still feel bone tired. So, what did you find? Medius? He was the one my parents mentioned in their recording. He must have been jealous of my father's work. Of me. I won't deny I still have some strong feelings about him. But I've had a moment to put things into perspective. He wasn't the one who ordered the hit, Medius was. If I were him, I would have done the same. It was a contract, and while his field of work definitely wasn't honest, it still was his work. I've also done the same. A lot of killing. I've certainly caused my fair share of grief. Why does his murdering of mine make me the exception? We got what we needed, and I see now violence wouldn't have changed that. We need to find out where this man lives. Let's ask Calselmo in Markarth. He was my father's old friend. Considering Medius was my father's rival, Calselmo would know. Skyrim isn't exactly a haven for academics, so the few that do reside here tend to be well acquainted.
Funny. I've been reading his dwarf series. His discussion of Dwemer metallurgy is fascinating. I wonder if we'll ever rediscover how to... And your eyes have glazed over. Ash, you must find this kind of thing interesting, right? Considering your origins and all.
It's alright, I suppose. A little dry.
Well, what do you know? The apple can fall far from the tree.
Mind if I sit closer? The fire's heat doesn't register on my senses, but proximity to you oddly does. Data logged. You are now classified as a portable heat source. That term is not in my standard lexicon. However, the emotional resonance data is trending positive. Very positive. Agreed. Your presence is a welcome counterbalance to the day's chaos. Thank you. I was just admiring the scenery. It's easy to forget the beauty around us when we're always focused on the next fight.
Affirmative. What now? Very well.
As you can clearly observe, I'm quite busy with my research. Your questions will almost certainly be answered once I publish my next opus, which may never occur if I remain pestered by torchbugs such as your... Wait. You there? Step closer. Who might you be? And who might you be, my dear? I don't believe we've met.
Итак, ты хочешь овладеть тайными искусствами. Что?
I'm Ash,
прощай.
a friend of Ario of Ellen. Was seeking information about a colleague of his, a scholar named Medius Attius.
Я племянник Калсельма, помогаю ему в лаборатории.
A brilliant mind, gone too soon. We were rivals, of course, both of us straining to understand the inner workings of Dwemer technology. Always vying for the most intriguing discoveries, the most groundbreaking theories. But, despite our antagonism, I always respected him. Medius, he was a different sort altogether. A formidable mind, yes, but also driven by a thirst for power that troubled me. But you, my dear, you are something else entirely. He used to ramble on about the possibility of creating sentient automatons, machines that could think, feel, act with a semblance of free will. I dismissed it as a fanciful dream back then. But now, this aura, this energy, it's unlike anything I've encountered. A fusion of magicka and something more. Something beyond the realm of conventional artifice. Are you? It seems you achieved the impossible after all.
You know what I am?
How quickly you forget that Aryu's research frequently overlapped with my own. I read his theses, even helped him on occasion. But rest assured, your secret is safe with me. A scholar knows the value of discretion, especially when dealing with matters that could reshape the very fabric of our understanding of sentience, magicka, and all of existence. Now, Medius, let me see. Yes. He's been conducting his research in a secluded location southeast of Whiterun. A hidden cave shrouded in ancient magic. Be careful, child. He's not a man to be trifled with. May your journey bring you the answers you seek, Ash. And may you find peace with who you are,
whatever that may be.
Thank you. This is all we needed. That Mer is more perceptive than I gave him credit for. He must have a truly keen eye. I didn't think anyone could see through my disguise so easily. We have Medius Atius's location. Roland was just a pawn. Now we can take the king. I don't know. I thought I was with Roland, but what if this encounter doesn't pan out as I originally thought? The assassin who thrust his blade into my father's heart just ended up being a retired old woodcutter. He lived with no regrets and didn't renounce his oath or the Brotherhood. But he was living a peaceful life. What if it's the same with Medius? What if it's not just jealousy that moved him to kill my father? But this is what I trained for, what I lived for all these 6 long years. Not only for Roland. This was the man truly responsible. I can't just let him get away scot-free. I'll deal with how I feel when we get there. What's our next plan of action?
I'm glad you're here.
Be mindful. Every step we take is steeped in history. Let's keep writing our own, shall we?
Проваливай. Проваливай. Иди отсюда. Давай, Валер.
It's like walking through thick water. It just drains you with every
How about
step.
this?
I feel like I really can't catch my breath until I'm back in the shade.
Threat neutralized. Another entry for the log.
You keep combat logs. Gods. How many volumes are we up to by now? And what about the entries where, hypothetically, I don't perform at my absolute best?
That's not a hypothetical, and those I keep. For performance analysis. Interesting. For me, direct sunlight is restorative. It accelerates my magicka regeneration. Full magicka strengthens my combat blows.
Huh. A creature of the night and a daughter of the sun. Our poor friend here is going to have to choose between traveling at noon or midnight for optimal efficiency.
We could both just become human. I know it's a possibility for you. For me, perhaps that's just wishful thinking.
style.
You're looking good today.
Remains. And bandits. Curious. What manner of experiments was Medius conducting? Unless... No, it can't be. Someone might have been here before us.
Experiments, please. Think of them as guard cats. It's a classic misdirection. You see a saber cat den, you move on. You don't expect to find a Daedric Soul Gem murder lab. Although, judging by the mess, the guards didn't fare too well against the last batch of visitors.
Enough of that. Hey. Just checking in. Everything all right? You seem a bit tense. Ready to adjust my tactics? Just let me know what you need. Farewell. Are picking up tracks, leading to that rock? But why? Perhaps the concealed passage? Medius was known for his penchant for hidden mechanisms. A hidden door. Smart bandits. That means they're not just bandit fodder, they're here for a purpose. Medius. More bandits. A substantial force indeed. I wonder Who commanded their presence here? And to what end?
Ugh, that smell. Burnt flesh and ozone. Looks like their end was at the hands of something a lot hotter than a sword. Someone sent these poor swits to kill a mage who plays with fire. Clearly, his welcome party was a little too warm for them.
Should I be concerned about how well you can do
Alright,
that?
how are we handling this?
Improvise. They're hardly a threat.
Gods, you're helpful.
I moved to summon it. Bye. I'm going in. Weak.
Don't just rush in blind! Gods, that stubborn machine. Come on, we have to back her up before she gets herself killed.
Futile efforts.
You're just a bunch of fakes! Not very impressive.
He's gone. Aging male imperial drapes in scholar's robes and carrying a staff. Medius Attius, no mistaking it. I even checked his personal effects. It's him. He must have passed right before I got here. Robbed of the death he deserved because I was too late again. Gods, I was too late again! Father, I can't even bring myself to beg for your forgiveness. I've failed you at every turn. Of course this isn't what I wanted. I wanted to look that jealous pile of filth in the eye as he realized with his last gasping breath that my father had bested him once again. I wanted him to choke on the taste of iron and his own inadequacy. A quick death from a bandit's dulled blade. If I've learned anything, it's that this life is kindness to those who least deserve it. You go on ahead. I can't go back into that world, not just yet. If you want, you can look through some of Medius's old journals. Not that I think it'd help much. Watch it. Hey, watch what you're doing.
Oops.
Rocks and valleys, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell. You fit right in. I'm kidding.
Hey, watch what you're doing. I need some time alone. Go on without me.
Oh, Ash. Where have you been? Try and stay warm out there. Or in my case, stay shaded.
I'll be fine. Don't let the waterworks fool you. I see what you're trying to do. Go, now. I said leave.
What now?
Very well.
We're heading out now. Don't linger too long. It'd be a shame if the fumes in here took you out. We're going to help you through this. You hear? Another day in Skyrim. I'm still trying to decide which is... I can't imagine living here, or being dead here, or whatever they call it. Ugh.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry for disappearing like that. I just needed some time to process everything. It's been a lot. Thank you. I haven't exactly been the model mercenary lately, have I? Dragging you into my personal vendetta, burdening you with my emotional baggage. It's strange. I thought finding Medius would bring closure, but it's only left me feeling empty, hollow. Like these 6 years of waiting, training, mounted to nothing. I need time to think, to understand what all this means. Give me a day or two, please. Yes, you have that note. Could I see it? Huh. Icewater Jetty. Gifted with a measure of power. I was based in Solitude for a while, so if I remember things right, Icewater Jetty is just a few short miles, visible distance really, from an island castle. They're mostly secretive, but whispers are it houses an old vampire clan. Medius dabbled in Daedric magic. He had dealings with Molag Bal. That's how he obtained the time magic wielder's notes. But Molag Bal wouldn't have any interest in time travel. He craves dominion, control, souls. Perhaps he collaborated with another prince, one that controls knowledge. The time wielder's notes passed from them to Medius, then to my mother. And now this tangled web. No, not now. Vengeance, it's a hollow pursuit. It's consumed me for so long, and for what? To find my father's killer dead, robbed of a true reckoning. Perhaps fate will lead us to those involved eventually. But I can't chase shadows any longer. Not like this. I need to find a new purpose. A reason to exist beyond vengeance. And perhaps a way to finally understand who I am, beyond the echoes of my father's dreams.
Finished your quiet reflection then? I was starting to worry you decided to move in.
Looks good. but never can be too careful.
Another sunny day in Skyrim. Great. Just what I was hoping for.
Yes? What did you need?
Remember, magic's a powerful tool. Use it wisely.
I never really understood why some people would prefer to pad themselves with more metal. Yes, their figure is more sturdy, but now they're much easier to hit. So, where are we off to now? I read this book once. Oh, that was ages ago, really. And it was already falling apart. It had a very sweet love story between a woman and a vampire. Of course, when I was very young, I had a soft spot for romance. It was so silly, too. The vampire glowed in the sun. Whoever came up with that hogwash?
Vigilance is key in the path to victory. All right then.
Говор...
Oh.
What's my strategy? Understood.
You know, you're always so still when you rest. I've always wondered, what's going on in that head of yours? Do you dream?
Not in the mortal sense. I don't create new scenarios. It's more like watching a play where I am both the audience and the lead actor, and every line is already known.
So you just relive your memories?
Yes. Even the scenes featuring suboptimal decision-making.
Oh, suboptimal? Now you have to give me an example. Please tell me you tried to pet a saber cat.
Worse. In my early operational phase, I hypothesized that knowledge could be acquired through direct ingestion. I attempted to consume a turn on drama history.
Wait, hold on. You ate a book?
The results were messy. A story for another time.
Need something?
What's our next plan? Stay focused. What is it? Understood. What's the strategy here?
Strategy? I was thinking we overwhelm them with magic and fangs until they...
Watch what you're doing.
Aw, don't pretend you don't love it. Besides, I've noticed you tend to fill the silence too, with long, brooding thoughts about the nature of your own existence.
That is called processing. It has a purpose. Your humming does not.
Right. Processing. Is that what you call it when my endless charm finally starts to rub off on you?
If my programming ever degrades to the point of developing charm, you'll be the last to know.
See? You're getting better already.
I'm still breathing, still all in. You'd think I'd earned a drink by now. That's a fair question. My father was a true son of Cyrodiil. Came to Skyrim seeking his fortune. Found it in the form of my Nord mother, he did. Guess I'm a bit of a blend. I spent most of my life in the woods. Learned more from the trees than from any fancy city folk. Had to polish up my tongue a bit in the Brotherhood, mind you. But that's all in the past now. And that's a long story. But the short version is, I had a friend. A close one. We enlisted together in the Imperial Legion. Back in 4E171, at the start of the Great War. We were young, foolish, thought we were invincible. But the war, it changes a man. We were ambushed by Thalmor Justiciars. My friend, he didn't make it. I barely escaped with my life. I saw them, standing over his body, mocking him, desecrating his memory. That's when the rage took hold. A thirst for vengeance that consumed me. I hunted them down, one by one. It became my sole purpose, my only reason for living. When the war ended, I was left empty, haunted by what I'd done, by the blood on my hands. I'd become a killer, but it brought me no peace. The Brotherhood offered me a way to channel that darkness, to use my skills for their purposes. Years of taking lives, it wore me down. I saw the same pain, the same loss, reflected in the eyes of every victim. I realized I'd become the very thing I hated. I needed to escape that cycle of violence, to find some semblance of peace. So I left the Brotherhood behind, buried my past in these woods, and chose a different path, a quiet life, away from the shadows. Until next time. Need something?
Yes? What did you need? Stay focused.
Oh? What is it? Let's get going.
I love your style. You're looking good today.
Day of God falls. Bones to dust, ashes to the wind. Push the attack. Acknowledged. Second nature.
Что? Что я сделала? Я сказала тебе прополоть огород до вечера, а ты не послушалась. Теперь тебе попадет. Нет, а не мне. Отстань от меня.
Заходи. Дай мне знать, если тебе что-нибудь понадобится. Или просто присядь у огня, а я пришлю к тебе кого-нибудь.
Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Конечно.
Thanks.
Если нужна еда или комната, у меня есть и то, и другое.
I don't think I've ever seen a speck of dust on it.
A blade should be an extension of the self. Always sharp, always ready. And it doesn't hurt if it looks impressive while doing its job.
Impressive for who? The Draugr? I doubt they're connoisseurs of fine steel.
For you, of course. Am I wrong?
Fishing for compliments now, are we? I'll admit, it's a good look for you.
Oh, what is it? All right, Time to run a system diagnostics and clear the cache.
So far, this hasn't been too bad. Gets lonely exploring by myself, though. I'm kind of surprised it's still standing. You may not know this, but Rorikstead is actually quite an old town.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello? Wait, you, I know you. Your voice. But who am I?
Only the result of years of... No. And the answer's quite simple. You are my daughter.
Daughter. Do I have a mother?
Your mother... No. No, there is no mother. There's just me now. Your father.
Oh. If there is no mother, then how did you make me?
That is a complicated question, my dear.
Why am I here? What is my directive?
Just to live. Experience the world. Be the daughter I could never have.
Live. Experience. I don't understand. Am I not doing that by existing?
Might be hard to at first. But in time, you'll understand.
What is my name?
Ash. Ash. A word, if you please.
Yes, father?
I need you to deliver some fire salts to Barmond. He's the smithy over in...
Of course, father. I've been there several times before.
Just making sure. Memory can be a fickle thing, even for you. Now, remember the story we practiced? The one about your origins?
I'm a traveler from High Rock, ashen hair because of a failed experiment or something.
Oh, Ash, you must take this seriously. You are the first of your kind. The world, it may not be ready for someone like you. My magnum opus also does not talk in incomplete thoughts. I've coded you to speak more eloquently and tactfully, I believe.
I'm plenty eloquent, father, when I choose to be.
Hey, don't talk back at your father. No. That rebellious streak of yours. It brings me comfort, strangely. You truly are my daughter. Even if it's hard to grasp at times. Your heart? It's just a bit harder than the rest of us.
Okay. I'm going now.
Добро пожаловать. Дай мне знать, если тебе что-нибудь нужно. Где там у меня была чистая кружка?
Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
What's my strategy? What was it this time?
Was a baby once, then a little girl who scraped her knees. I remember bits of it. But you were forged like a sword. One moment, ore and iron. The next, you're just here. Do you ever feel like you missed the part where you were supposed to grow?
Удалось ли что-то выяснить о нашей цели?
Yes. My childhood was a series of simulated imprints. Knowledge fed to me in dreams of a father I barely knew. I had the data of a life lived, but not the experience. There is a disconnect.
I know that feeling. Waking up after centuries in a world that isn't yours. We're both echoes, aren't we? Living in a time we weren't meant for.
Perhaps we are. I enjoyed here well enough, though.